Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 503 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we have been making pink science, and we're just about done, except that we'll have a lot of shortages soon, I think. We're already out of processing units, I thought. Yeah, I think those are supposed to go here. Yeah, and we're empty. So this will stop in a little bit. But we need still to get the science down to the science outpost. And we need more train wagons for that, so we have to go back and grab some of those. And after that we can then actually start the next research. And then it's probably time to hunt some of all the shortages we have again. Not sure where I get all this fuel from. I might have picked up a train or something. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay. But train wagons, go. While we do this, should we do some more robot stuff? Nah, it's not really necessary at this point. I don't think. Unless we have a shortage somewhere that is caused by us not having many thousand robots. I'm gonna get rid of that. We have wagons, so we're good. And I guess we can get rid of that one. And then if we... well, yellow science is obviously next. We're already producing that, just not in very large amounts. And we'll have even worse bottlenecks for that, because we need... I thought we needed advanced processing units, but we don't. But we need other stuff that I'm sure we will run out of. So maybe we should do that before hunting bottlenecks, simply because it'll just add more bottlenecks. This is pink science. Good. Some amount of time. Science, pink science, empty, go. And deliver. Let's add some more signals in here. Good. Let's get rid of some of these and send the train home. So here we are just waiting for the pink science. Brown science never got here because we didn't make it. But that's okay, we don't really need it to finish the SpaceX stuff. So we have purple, pink, yellow, and space science sort of done. And at least we have it here. Good. Let's go to yellow science and have a look how we have scaled that up. Is this how we have set everything up? Apparently yes. And all the possible modules. So we haven't sped this up a lot. And we haven't scaled it to anywhere near what we want at the moment. Tungsten, I think, is going to be a problem here. As well as tungsten powder. maybe titanium, but we'll see. And processing units, of course. And we have recently had a shortage of silicon nitride and insulated wire. So many possible shortages. But I think we are going to redesign this and so we get the right ratios in. And I also think, because we have tin in here, but we need it for tin. Oh, yeah, tin copper wire. And we have made that an outpost since we made this. So we could just go for a fill here. Don't go yet. No, don't do that. Get back there. Grab that nut. Put tungsten back in there. Take all of that and put it in there. Whoops. This in there. Edit all of this to be tin copper wire. Whoops. Done. And send it to tin copper wire. Whoops. Tin copper wire. And we have done this quite well, so let's not destroy it by this one resource. It stacks to 200, so that should be 16,000. More time. And yeah, it's a bit in the other direction of everything else, but so was tin. So I think this is good. Anything else we want to change input-wise? We get this in, we make this locally. Get lubricant in, we have plenty. I should probably pin this. Cobalt steel. Tungsten. Well, one thing we might need to change at some point is that these resources, we probably need a lot of some of them, so we should maybe have dedicated trains. Because at the moment we don't have any titanium here, which is why we're not producing. And that is one of the things we need the most of. 200. Tin copper wire, cobalt steel, tungsten. And tungsten powder is also high quantity things. Let's put a warehouse there. So, redesigning. I guess I think we are gonna expand this for titanium, at least. Because that is the one we need the most of. Yes. It sucks that we don't have a little bit more space here. Maybe we should make a new station for this, actually. Hmm. Or also just move it over a little bit, or at least the entrance. Is that what I'm going to do? I think it is. Because we can go up here and go across. Shouldn't need a lot more silver zinc battery stuff, I don't think. And in any case, we can expand that upwards instead of sideways. Okay. And we have a lot more space. Good. Our fuel will be in the middle here, but that's okay. We don't really need this one. We can put whatever we need here. We'll just cut power here again, I guess. Good. So, I guess we'll start from this side anyway. This will have to move somewhere like there. And we will put some more stuff in here, like titanium. Cobalt steel and tungsten powder. Is that it? Tungsten, cobalt steel, titanium. Could do a train of this by itself, tungsten powder. And then we can reuse the other stations, probably. And we have lots of space to expand if we want to. Good. This will be titanium. This will be cobalt steel. This will be tungsten oxide. tungsten plate. Now I'm just thinking, it's actually a lot of resources we need to throughput in this area. But I don't want to design it, so we are gonna do it with robots. Never mind. And this is tinned copper wire. Everything else is good. Great. Titanium. Full all time. Yellow, empty, blue. This one, cobalt steel. One more time. Yellow, empty, blue. Tungsten. Plate. All the time. And yellow signs tungsten plate. Empty. Go. And then the oxide. Or powder. Is it called oxide or powder? I think I just assumed something. It's powder. Powder all time. Yellow signs, powder, empty go, and tinned copper wire. And then I'm just gonna remove these resources from the other trains. You don't go there. You don't go to titanium. You don't go to cobalt. You don't go to tungsten. You don't go to tinned copper wire or tungsten. So far we use that train for everything. We could do the... Well, we could merge some of these trains, but I'm not going to. Not right now, at least. Until we realize that we actually need it. So, we need some of these. And we need how many machines? 2, 6... 11, 12, 15, 17, 21, 26. So this is actually somewhat a good length, maybe a little bit long. We'll just start around here. This goes into there and only there. So we will direct insert that stuff. Bearing balls, copper ball bearing. No, not copper. Titanium. And we need lubricant in there. Don't need lubricant for anything else. Good. And these by air, by robot. You don't have to directly insert those. No. Good. Done. Done. As long as they didn't need more than one machine at least, and they don't. Good. Titanium, gear wheels. 2 of those. Then 5 things. Doing the smelting, and I got rid of those, but I think we have some here. Yes, good. Consider those done. Then a steel gear wheel. 2 things doing this stuff. And 2 things doing the next stuff. And 4 on that. And then 5 on science. Okay. Bearing balls. Ball bearing. With lubricant. Lubricant. Empty. Oh, let's just undo all of these again. That's what we have. No, wait, we need this. 3 titanium gear wheel. Good. And then science stuff. This. Two of those. Then we burn it. In there. Yeah, something like that. Then steel, gear wheel. And more science stuff. 2 of those. And another science stuff. And more science stuff. 4 of these. And then 5 last science stuff things. And then some modules. Good. Does Hallmark disagree that we can have productivity modules in there? Well, maybe they won't help, actually. I'm pretty sure they won't, because we haven't set a recipe yet. We use the filtering furnaces. It could tell us that, I think. Because that takes a recipe. Good. Power. Still have to take care of the waste byproducts, so let's do that. And I think that's just done in assembling machines, right? Is it anything... Oh, what is it exactly? Cover waste byproduct. I think there's a normal thing as well here. So do that, and that. It's a little bit taller over there. It's fine. Except that we could do this to prevent that. Good. And then we probably need a lot more robots. If we have all the resources we need, which we probably don't still. is up here. Holy Christ. Yeah, would we have gotten this? What? We just built this. It must have been on a train then. Or on a plane. There's no space in here. I have no idea how that happened. And I'm just gonna act like it didn't. More robots needed. I bet you still a lot more than that. And it takes too long to wait for the train, so I think we'll just go back. Actually, we have 160 that are not working. What? I've forgotten something here. Tungsten gear wheel. Because I didn't have it in here. Okay. We need one machine doing that, and we're just gonna live with it and put it at the end here. Yeah, and yeah, not there. Tungsten gear wheel. And then we put charging down. And then we realize we have low power. So it's time to put more power stuff down. I think we have plenty of the things we need to build more of this, so we're just going to put down a lot. It will affect our construction queue, but I can live with that, I think. Are we happy? We should have put more wagons on the train, and we should have requested it to more chests here. Is this so slow? Okay. Because it had to extend a little bit. And maybe the lack of power actually accentuates that. Holy Christ, that's a lot more power we need suddenly. What have we just started up that takes this much power? Beacons should always draw power, right? So it must just be science and something resource production-y. Or maybe we lack fuel for some of this. We lack fuel. That's something we need to look into. Where are we making uranium? I think it's over here somewhere. Uranium. And I think I've just made a mistake there somewhere. Let's go have a look. Right here. Is it just sulfuric acid or something? No, we don't need that for this stuff. Have we not made... How did that happen? No idea. We do actually use sulfuric acid up here. I just forgot or didn't see it. And here as well, I guess. Are we exporting the overflow then? Yes, we are. Okay. Unless we're not requesting anything here. But we must be, because these have completed some jobs. These are not even limited. Are we pumping the wastewater back into the system? Yes, okay. So we're only outputting if we actually want to export it. That seems fine. I still don't trust this though. Let's help this along a little bit. We'll just have to hope that we can take care of all of this before these back up again. Oh, that's a lot. But I guess it did run for a while before we saw that, obviously. Could we not just put this in a warehouse? Right around here. Because then we're still prioritizing this somewhat. I think we'll leave all of this here, but most of it, or at least some of it. Or maybe not. It should all work out in the end, I think. Unless this was full, which it was, because I had put stuff in there. How are we doing on robots? Just fine. Does this help with anything? Can we make plutonium out of that? No. We absolutely do not need it. Okay. Just need more rubite. To catch up with the others at least. Good. Lots and lots of speed. And no power there. Something misses this. We are exporting plutonium, but we're not getting anything to our fuel production. Should that not be prioritized? Yes, it should. I'm just gonna make sure it's prioritized right now, and then we can figure out a better way afterwards. We have a lot of chests here requesting it, and we only have one chest up here requesting it, which is obviously bad if we just request it and don't have anything else going for it. We can limit all of these inputs, but that seems not great, because then we'll still have to store a bunch in the chests down there. We could make sure that we at least get the output of one of these machines to up here. That should improve it a little bit, and make sure we always make some. You were just here, okay. Hopefully it brought a little bit. It did. Good. Actually many hundred. So that should allow us to power back up. And apparently, if we have already powered up somewhat, somehow. Oh, I didn't actually set all of these up to be able to power themselves back up. Doing the countering and stuff that we have in our new setups. I guess we should go and do that. Otherwise it's a waste of nuclear power plants. Because I would need to go and actually put in fuel for them then. And I wouldn't be... Oh, I would be too lazy to do that, I guess. Robots are still doing fine. Have I stolen a robot from here? Yes, I have. I once upon a time had some of these higher tier centrifuges with me, but I got rid of those because I didn't think I needed them. So now I wish I had them, but oh well. It's fine. We should have plenty of fuel production. Did I keep my blueprint or my deconstruction planner to get rid of all the inserters and chests and stuff? I don't think I did, so we'll have to redo that. Which is fine. We are counting here. All good. And not counting down here. And when I say counting, I mean counting how much we input and how much we output. To keep it, well, from overfeeding and putting in stuff when we need it. And not relying on me to supply it with stuff. So, to set it up, we need to remove requested chests. And we need them to empty out, actually. So we'll just remove the reactors as well. And the inserters. We don't need to remove the power poles, right? They are okay. I think so. So, all of these three setups and every machine or every setup going down from there shouldn't have this. Yes. Well, we're gonna need help. How many robots do we have in this network? 1900 construction bots. Fine. We're just gonna give them some storage in case they need it. And I guess I'll try to stay somewhat in the middle of everything, so maybe my robots takes most of it. All of this should be removed. And then we should just be able to take this basically. Up there, and then it should work. As long as it's built fast enough. Yeah, it's not going to be built fast enough, so let's undo. And then use this one first. and then the other one afterwards. I think we'll just start this process on the full setup. Take these 3. What is it we need? Oh, the construction queue is still too big here, I think. But maybe not. Shouldn't we be getting a lot of this stuff in? We should. Are you stuck behind another train? Yes, you are. I am just gonna predict where we need this train next. Or we could just send it there and send it back home, I guess. It should be okay to do this all the way down. Except that I took something I didn't want. Once that is built, we can then put in the requester chests and stuff. We need a bunch of stuff here first. Combinators mainly. Many more combinators. We are gonna help, I think. We're gonna put this here first though. And that there. Don't know what to do about this. So we'll just go and grab some stuff. Mainly combinators. Any more needed? How many does each setup need? 17 and 10. Okay. I think that's enough arithmetic. Just need more of these now. It should already be helping a lot. Especially if we just also take those. Out of combinators, yes, the desired combinators at least. So we need more. Hopefully that's fine. Shouldn't I have removed the inserters as well? Yes, I should. Oh, but I did, and then we placed them down again. Never mind. They should be correct now. Done. Good. Then we need to place this blueprint down on top of them. What is it complaining about here? But we already set these top one up, right? Again, I got some of these that I don't want. Good. Stuff delivered, and they're working. Hopefully these... It's bad when we're low on power with these, apparently. Then we're allowed to insert a lot. What? Well, that's bad for my way of trying to manage this, I guess. Am I just gonna ignore that though? For now I am, yes. It just means that we will be burning some fuel that we don't need to burn. So it's a bit wasteful. Also, I'll just leave this stuff up here. Testing those. Good. And then we can start working on our shortages again. This should resolve itself soon. I think. If we at some point have a blackout, we need to cut all power from this area. Apparently. Do we have a power connection here? No. So our only power connection is down here. Just so we have enough power for the combinators to work. they start back up. Because then they can actually count. I would like these inserters to work too. It gives us a nice increase in UPS to power everything off though. We should do that more often. Let's disconnect that end and connect on this end. I don't want to have to do this. It feels like a waste otherwise though. We had one here that was just crazy. We could redo all of this, the work we just did. Just remove all of these again. Maybe leave a little bit of power to... Well, these over here are still running as they should. I am gonna do this. We need to reset the counters as well though. So we need to include combinators. Good. I don't want my robots to do too much of this, because then I'll probably be stuck with all of these things. So we still have power production here, I think. We do. It's just not smoking because, well, we don't need that much power. These are not bad, right? They all have the necessary amounts in them. Just doing small tests here. I don't want to spend all the time in the world on it. Okay. And then we can do this again. Probably that without the chests this time. Oh yeah, that lags too much. We can't trust that to hit everything. Good. And then when that's all put down, we put the next step down again. Where did I leave my way up there. Okay. So I might have to help here because I took some stuff. Now, mind you, it can also be a problem when we're doing the blackout, when we're going down in power. So they might not count some of the inputs and outputs. I can't really figure out how to do anything about that right now. We should have these available in the network somewhere. I have them. Oh, wait, what? I'm stupid. And then we take this one. And that's just placing the requested chests. And if we needed water, it would be placing that as well. Bang these chests. And hopefully that should get it done. Good. I need those myself, never mind. And then we can reconnect everything out here. Oh, we should probably give it some time to actually warm up or heat up the reactors. So we don't lose too much power to count stuff again. Is it possible to set up a switch? Be controlled by the circuit network. This almost seems like the best way to do this. If we can somehow measure how much power or how the power saturation, I guess. Just cutting everything out here off if we lose too much power. That's an idea. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.